You have a question? Oh, yes, I have an answer. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is another episode of Ask James. Let's get into our email. Hey James, I watch your review videos a lot. I have a question for you. Since ninth grade, me and this guy have had feelings for one another. I guess you can say we started off as friends, but yet enemies. We've always been attracted to one another. We've had major problems throughout high school, but still made it known through our actions that we are attracted to one another. Now that we are in our second year of college, we see each other a lot on campus. Last semester, we took a class with one another, and my friend was sitting a seat away from him. There were no more seats in the class, so I sat right next to him. So as we're getting ready to leave class, I'm packing my things, and all of a sudden he stretches his crotch and his crotch is in my face, but not in a way that everyone would notice, but in a way it would irritate and turn me on. Note that he has a slight erection. So one day I got the tea from a mutual friend, and she said that he wouldn't mind pursuing a friendship, but nothing more at the moment. However, every time I see this guy, they're always doing things to get my attention, such as walking in circles around me and my friends. Then my friend sees him in the store, and she say, "I want to talk to him," and he replies, "Tell him to text me." Do you believe that person actually exemplifies that they want me through the actions they pursue? Do you believe this person is hiding his feelings only for me to bring them out? Can you answer my question in your next video? Okay, let me start off by saying that I was a little alarmed right in the beginning. When you stated that you all were friends, yet enemies. What is that? Because that alarmed me. Because I couldn't figure out at first whether, because the person that wrote this letter is a male. And we know we're talking about another male. So I didn't know whether one's in the closet or one is trade, or I don't know what that friend versus enemy thing, I don't know what that is. That kind of threw me. So that is going to make it kind of hard for me to give complete advice because I'm kind of not sure on that. So what I'm kind of thinking, let me just say this. This is what I pulled from it. Okay, so as I was in high school, I'm thinking of me back being in high school. Yes, there have been guys that weren't, well, I guess what you would have called them later is like on the DL, or they would be trade. They, would be on the DL, and they've approached me later as we've gotten older. And this has happened to me several times, more times than I care to actually even talk about. But I never lower myself to messing with these people, and I'll tell you why. I have a hard time forgiving. Okay, I have a hard time forgiving. So if you were a person who in high school felt a need to aggravate me or play this, I'm gonna call you faggots and all of that kind of stuff games when I was in high school, you've already cut yourself off. So once you matured, and we are adults at this point, and you've gotten more comfortable with yourself and now you think you want to go and do-si-do with me, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. But that's just me. Now, like I said, I have a hard time forgiving. But I've gotten to, you know, I do have a complete understanding that with males, they're a little petty and a lot of times a little immature. So it does take them a longer time to get over. So I have literally, guys who were aggravating and stupid when I was in school, I've forgiven them for, you know, little spats that we had in school, even if I had to fight them. A lot of them, I've let them and tore their ass up and I let them live and it's cool. But when it comes to anything of a parallel nature, no, baby, you didn't. Time has been kind and I've forgiven you and I've let you grow up and we could be adults and we could be cool and all that. But I haven't forgiven you to the point where you're going to take advantage of none of this. Not going to happen. So I'm not that forgiving. So I'll just say that. So that immediately stood out to me and that alarmed me with this. We were friends, yet we were enemies. Okay, so we got that out of the way. So let's move on. It's very evident to me in this letter, you are interested in him. He is interested in you. You two have both conveyed that verbally to friends that you all have that are mutual friends. So you both know that you're interested in each other. For some reason, I'm thinking that you are interested to the point where you really like him. Like you would like him to be your piece. Him, on the other hand, I think it's, and see, you know, I got to be me. I got to say it I got to say it. He wants to bang you out, basically. He's sexually attracted to you. All of this flashing erections and all of this and the fact that you're, you know, that you're completely engulfed and engaged and he knows it. I think for him, it's more of a sexual thing, more of a physical thing. So I'm going to say y'all are going to be at a standstill until one of you makes a move. And the friends in between, child, y'all would be driving me crazy. Y'all two would be driving me nuts, honey. I would be like, child, bang, y'all talk to each other. You know what I mean? And it's going to be this way until one of you actually makes the move to say something to the other. Y'all are going to be at this standstill. Y'all will keep on do-si-doing around each other and shuttle bucking and all of this kind of carrying on. All I'm going to say to you, skip all this other stuff. I'm going to say to you, my piece of advice to you, if you like them, you like them. Take it for what it is. Go on and have a good time. Don't put too much into it. Because what I get from what you're saying is that he's looking for a physical connection and you're looking for a love connection. And I don't want to see you get hurt in the end. So that is my advice. Stop playing around with each other. It was cute when y'all were in high school to be, ooh, I like him. Ooh, I like him. I don't know. And then playing with each other. That was cute in high school, child. It's 2 years past that, honey. That mess is going to get old. Well, it's gotten old, really. So, like I said, make a decision. Do you want to play around with him on a physical level? If you do, go ahead. But don't put too much into it because I don't think that he really is really looking for a whole lot. I think he just wants to have some fun. And just go in with your eyes wide open. Go in with your eyes wide open so you don't end up getting hurt in the end. That's it. That's the advice that I have. I hope this helps. And I will talk to you soon. You have something you need to get off your chest or something you need some help with? I'll give it my best shot. Send me an email to spillitboy@gmail.com, and in the title line, you want to put Hey James to make sure that I actually see it. If you don't put Hey James in the subject line, I'm not going to see it. It's going to continue to be an issue. So send me an email and we'll talk about it later.